Hello, all. Sorry, that is Xplane. There we go. I was just sorting out a couple of bits there. Hiya. I hope we're all good. I'm just sorting out a few bits and bobs, but there we go. We can have a nice look at the Chinook whilst we wait. So here we are today. Welcome along. We're going to be flying the Chinook across a couple of points in the UK today. My plan is to take us initially from here in Carnarvon. We're going to fly sort of northwest out towards Belfast City before completing our journey into Donegal, doing a sort of little UK sort of sightseeing trip. There's a couple of nice scenery. We'll be doing some low water flying. We'll be coming into Belfast, going in over the estuary way, and having a look at all the cool city around there. And then we'll sort of be having a bit of a chat and a fly as we go along. I'm just flying a VFR flight plan as I speak here. We'll be sitting at literally a maximum of 1,000 feet during today's flight. So that should be quite good fun. Just let me get a couple of things sorted out here. We're going to be starting from EG is our departure, Echo Golf Charlie Kilo. And we're going to be arriving on our initial point here into Echo Golf Alpha Charlie with an alternate of Echo Golf Alpha Alpha. Should take us approximately 30 minutes, this thing, this little route. And I'm going to have about 50 minutes of fuel on board so that we can do some sightseeing. Cool. Brilliant. Right, there we are. Flight plan was all filed. And yeah, that's been filed and good to go. Right, let me just sort out a couple of things. And then today as well, for a bit of a treat, we've got some cameras online, so I'll just spin them over. There we are, you can see on my right here. I'll get the water out of the way. We've got the flight stick I'm using today, so it's a nice force feedback stick. So it's got a lot of force to it, so if I move it right, it's got a lot of spring to it, and essentially as we go faster, the tension in it becomes a little bit higher. So that's quite cool there, you can see that. That's what I'm going to be flying with today. And then over here on the left, we've got a homemade collective. Very kindly. That's a good birthday present. It's a collective. So like in a helicopter, we couldn't find any to buy, and so very kindly, we made one. So it moves up and down like this, like that, nicely up and down. And in the Chinook, it's all in one smooth movement all the way up, and it does it automatically through the computers. So there's no twisting. It's just straight up, which is pretty cool. On the end of it, then we've got a red button for the hold. So that's going to do our altitude sort of hold, which you'll see later in the flight. Our trim reset and landing light there, which is quite good fun, I think. So that should be a bit of fun. So I'll get rid of them whilst we're just doing some waiting around here. Super. So as you can see, we're in the lovely Chinook. It's a fantastic model, actually. I can't remember who made it. I'll just pull that up here if I can. Let's see who made that. X-Trident, of course. There we go. X-Trident Chinook. It's really, really good. If I go on here, on the doors page, as you can see, I've just pulled up here. If I pop that outside the screen. Oh no, that was a bad idea. I'll leave it inside the screen. If I go doors, so you can see I can open all sorts of things here. But if we, so let's open some stuff. So if we go around the other side of the plane, here's the main doors. We can open the right-hand door top and the bottom of it. And if we go around to the back, of course, the famous little the ramp. You see we're in the hangar there. Whee. Oh, there we go. The ramp at the back opens up very nicely onto the ground there, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, all the pilot windows and everything else. So that's pretty cool stuff. So, first thing then is to hop inside. Let me just put the track IR on so that I can do some looking around when we're going. Here we are. Right. Hat on. So, right, let's hop inside. If we hop inside the flight deck then. Let's get rid of that for now. You can see if I turn on track IR, there we are. We've got the head movements going nicely. That's quite important when you're flying the choppers. We need a bit of good viewing around. So, the plan then, we've got to have a look at how much fuel we have. We'll get our batteries and stuff on, and we'll just sort of sit here idling for a bit there. And I can do some sound tests and things. So, battery is over here. Okay, battery on. Next thing we want to do is we want to get rid of the remove before flight stuff. Just click these two. There we are. We're back in. We're sort of in like a flight sort of mode here to the plane. Just bring the mic across there. Right. So next thing we want to do, APU. gen on, and then boop, click it into start. There we go. Oh, I just got to set up the desktop audio so you guys can hear that one. There you go, you might be able to hear that really annoying whine. That is indeed the APU. So, right, APU is running. We're going to have to sit with this running for a while, so what I'll do is I'll just turn down the Xplane noise a little bit. Just to kill that out. We've just got to sit here running with it for a while if we go through the rest of our bits and bobs. So, that should be in ground actually. I should have done that straight away. That should be on stop. There we go. So, whilst that's booting up then, we got our lights inside. So the floodlights can come on, the panel inserts, dial up, overhead, come up, the control schedules go on. Pitot heat all on. We can have a look down here. You see the gens for the engines. I haven't quite started them up yet, so we're just hanging on to do that. We've got our fuel tanks, which is just about to come onto here. We'll put our position light into the bright position. I don't want to go. There we go. Drag it into the bright, and we'll whack up the form lights, which is pretty cool. So, fuel then. That's our next priority. So if we have a look down here on the dial, you can see where am I looking? There. Pounds there. So it's kind of interesting. I tend to work on about an average, but it looks about. I think I was flying yesterday about 4,000-ish pounds takes us for about. So if I go on, I think it's about 4,000 pounds for about 40 minutes or so. So we're going to load up to that. So if we're currently on 2,900, we're going to be at 1,100 pounds. So we're going to go into the fuel page. In here, we go fuel truck show. And then we're going to select how much we want. We want 1,200 more pounds of fuel on board. And the refuel selected on. If we go outside, you can see the refuel truck and the guy refueling us there. Pretty cool stuff. So we're getting some fuel on board. Today we're flying under the call sign of Ascot 45 Oscar Mike. That's about that. Steering control, we're going to put that on steer. Because we're going to be doing some steering, of course, to get us out to the runway, so that steering can come on. Next we want to put the system selector both. Good, and then we can have a look at the warning lights, what we've got to go. APU's on, and the oil pressures will come up when we start the engine. So, let's do exactly that. Let's go ahead and boot up the engines. So, I'm just going to switch to the overhead view. Oh, there we go. So, engines to ground. The fuel pumps come on. All of them for now. And open up the crossfeed. And then engine start 1, hold it down. You see the oil pressure rises. Engine 1 fail warning comes up, and there goes the engine. Booting up nicely. Next point, we want to turn on the generator for that engine. And over here we want to turn on the power from that one for the power steering. Engine 2 again. Booting that up as well. Here we go. Wait for the engine 2 fail light to come on. There it goes. Engine 2 fail, and up comes the engine. Cool. So, engines are both now running. Gen's on for that one. APU can now be stopped. And the power for the hydraulics can come on from that one. Flight controls are on both. Ramp power's on both. And you can see now we've got the engines both running. BW power I'm going to shove on. I'm by no means an expert on this plane, so this is sort of what I've looked at from YouTube and things. So hopefully this should be good. Emergency exit doors armed. The floodlights can go on. Might not put the one on inside. And then the fans can all go on for the yaps. And there we are. You can see the helicopter is just spinning gently there. So fuel-wise now, we just want to get rid of the fuel truck because we are fueled up. There we go. Oh, fuel guy's still there. How do I get rid of him? Do we still want fuel? Maybe I don't think we did. There we go. Right, cool. And we can shut up some of the doors then here. So we're going to go doors, right door bottom, close, and we'll leave the hatch open for now. So, right, blades are just gently spinning around then in their positions. You see they're getting quicker and quicker, but to make it so that they actually start, we put the engines into the flight position. And here we go, they're starting up now. I'll whack up the sound so we can hear what's going on. It's quite quiet at this point. It's building. It's building up as they as the blades spin up to their RPM. You see that's here. There you go, they're sort of settling. It's not that loud inside, interestingly, but outside we've got quite a heavy amount going on. Might just adjust the sound levels there slightly. Okay, cool. That is online. So, cool. Right, engines are running, and we are pretty much good to go. So yeah, we've got the steering unlocked. We've got the engines running. We'll switch on. I'll switch on the little camera so you can see as we start to make our movements here what we're up to. So. Right, okay, so I'll just check the overhead, make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Don't think I have. I think we are all good to go. So, okay, take a stick then. We'll just release the parking brake. I've got to reach underneath the shelf there. Parking brake is released. Okay, and on the cyclic then, what I'm going to do is on the Chinook we have the ability just to bring the power up, but not quite to the point where we start lifting. We just sort of roll forward slightly. So, just keep bringing that power up a little bit. There you go, power coming in slightly. Up it comes, a little bit more. There we go. Sorry, I'm just checking out Discord there. There we go. Right, so, bit of power. Oh, Daniel B, hi, how you doing? Right, a bit of power, you can see we're rolling slightly, and then I've just got a little steering. You can probably see my finger down here on the A321 that I'm using to steer, and we'll make our call on Unicom, and we'll be good to go. So, Unicom, Ascot 29 Papa Quebec is taxiing at holding point 07, Carnarvon traffic, Ascot 29 Papa Quebec. I'm actually 4-5 Oscar Mike, but that's alright, that's alright. Bit more power. You can actually, when you're quite heavy like we are today with a bit of fuel for this little trip, you can put a lot of power on with the collective, which is interesting because we're not rising. Do you know what I mean? We're just going forwards. I think on the Chinook, well, I press the hatches. Move around, close that one up. Yeah, 4-5 Oscar Mike, that is what I meant. Carnarvon traffic, Ascot 4-5 Oscar Mike lining up to 07. We won't need be needing full length today, so we'll just go like this. Spin ourselves around. We've had quite a lot of power around the corner here, it would seem. So we'll double. Definitely lift slightly to get enough power to turn. There we go, turning slightly. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, gone too far, gone too far. I'm not basically lining up. Fortunately in a helicopter we don't really need to do it, I can leave it probably about there. Cool, so, right, line ourselves up. Ish, that'll do. Super. Well, I've just seen the chat's not in the right. Oh, there we go, that's right. Okay, cool. So, bring to stop. My first plan then, if I just quickly bring up the map to show you guys. In our transit across to Belfast, I'm gonna sort of fly an interesting route. It's gonna take us sort of up. We're gonna head past RAF Valley, which is about 2 minutes away. Then do a long trek. There's an oil rig. If you can see there, my plan is for us to shoot over to that oil rig. Oh, I've got it behind. There we are. So we're here. Look, I'm going to head up north towards RAF Valley, then from there across to the oil rig, and then from there up to the Isle of Man, and then from there across to Belfast. So we've got a couple of things I wanted to check out. So our first heading then is going to be sort of a northwesterly-ish heading. Northwesterly-ish heading towards the valley. I believe I had a stuck mic there. That's a bit bad. Oh well. Right, northwest up to Valley then. Cool. Let's get cracking. Bit of power. That's got a 4.5 Oscar Mike departing Carnarvon. Bag the power in. There we are. Holding the nose down. Keep bringing the power up. Just going to hold the nose there and hold the power there, and just reduce the power slightly to maintain that 1,000 feet per minute climb rate. Let speed build, holding the nose as it is. Looking for 100 knots. And just keep a little bit of power on, a little bit of climb, and start a slight left-hand turn. There we go, coming left. Just doing a nice big gentle left-hand sweeping turn all the way around to sort of head along the coast really. There we go. There's the coastline. I'm just going to pretty much follow that along, so levelling out about sort of somewhere along here. And you see there, we're just hovering at about 825 feet. So my plan now, I'm going to turn on the barrow. So if I show you where that is, that's this little button here. That's the one I've got on my stick. You see I click that, it goes engaged. And now I'm just focusing on my right hand because I can leave the collective where it is. But what will happen is the aircraft will adjust the collective to maintain 100 knots along with, to maintain our altitude, sorry. And then actually the plane's natural resting point is just at about 100 knots. So we're going about that there, and there we are. It's going to hold our altitude. I just have to control the direction at this point. Just make sure we're happy where we're going. And I can vary the speed by lowering the nose slightly and then bringing it up again to help increase that. If I lower the nose, you can hear the power increasing to maintain our altitude, and therefore we'll accelerate slightly there. So let's bring us up to about 120-ish. There we go, drop the nose, we're coming up. Again, if I start to level the nose again. Now, there we go, starting to bring the nose back to level. The throttle drops as we sort of climb a little bit, and we'll just hold where we are now. There we are. The speed will drop slightly if you don't quite keep the nose down constantly, so you have to watch it and just keep that nose where it is. There we are. There we are. Oh, going a little bit quick there. Bring it back slightly. Whee. Dropping it a lot there. Don't want to do that too much. There we are, and just sort of hover around this kind of speed really. Just going to do a quick mic check, guys, so just give me 2 seconds. Looks like we're doing good, cool. Happy to continue. So, we'll just keep following along the coast then really. We've got a couple of oil rigs and things to land at coming up. And we'll just keep going along. I think the collective slipped down there on my end here. Let's do that again, that's alright. There we are. And we'll just drift right slightly just to remain bit of altitude pitch there. Nice. Yeah, right, that sounds great. Go in the back slightly, you can see it's all fine in the back. It's pretty cool actually. Just sat cruising around inside the back of the Chinook. Nice. Probably remain inside so I can see what's going on. I'm just going to keep my hand on the collective here just to sort of keep it in the same position-ish. And then we can open up the Xplane map quickly. See, I've got to switch hands in. There we go, you can see we're approaching Valley. So we're going to do a quick touchdown at Valley and then carry on our way. So at Valley traffic, Ascot 450 Oscar Mike is approaching from the east, making one touch and go runways 28. RAF Valley traffic, Ascot 45 Quebec on Mike. Cool. There we are. I think it's Oscar Mike, wasn't it? Oh, look, there's a town there. Should we go? Let's go for a little cruise over there. What's our fuel like then? We're just coming through £3,800, plenty of fuel. We might do a quick refuel stop on the Isle of Man actually on our way across to Belfast. Donegal from Belfast is not that far, but it's a bit of a trek across from from where we were. So we want to make sure we're not going to lose that, not to lose too much fuel. There you go, just trimming out slightly there, just to sort of try and get it in a sort of more comfortable position. So interestingly, the Chinook sort of is more comfortable around 100 knots. So any faster you're going than that, you have to use a bit of pitch down to maintain the aircraft speed. Whereas if you're doing 100 knots, you can actually let go and it'll sort of carry on. Truck I was going a bit with there, but I was going to say there's RAF Valley. So what I'll do is I'll take manual control of the collective there. I now have control. There we are. And we'll just do a quick little circle just to bring us back onto a line with that runway. We're VFR, of course, so this is all perfectly what we're up to doing. You see there's the runway going across from our side there. So what I'm doing is I've backed off the power, I'm just letting it descend, and in a big sweeping right hand motion I'm going to bring us round onto lining up with the runway. There we are, quite a tight right hand turn there. Let's bring us round. I'm dropping a bit of power on the collective there. Whee! And we've got quite a pitch on the nose. Try and bring the speed back whilst bringing the altitude down, because you want to pitch up to bring the altitude down, but as you pitch up you climb. So it's sort of a balancing act of between the two. And then just look out to the window. There's the runway there, so we'll just relinquish the turn a little bit. There we are. We're going towards the ground a little bit quick there, so I'll just reduce that a little bit. There's the runway, so just drift it right. Yep. It's a little bit bright in the room I'm in now, so I think track IR is getting a little bit weird. I'll just pause that for now. Right, coming in over the runway threshold then. Start to pitch up. Quite a lot of runway, so we don't need to slow down that quickly. Bit of pitch up, just going to hold it there at about a degree. And then I'm just varying the collective there just to hold us at a sort of constant altitude. As you can see, the speed is dropping back. There it goes. Whee! Coming back, coming back. As it comes back, I'm just going to bring the nose, a bit of power up as we come to a zero. You can see there's a bit of wind there causing us to move slightly. There we go, just as we come to the 0 point, let's gently let it onto the ground. Well, hey, and we're down on the runway. A little bit, not quite on the centre line. I'll get better with this. And let's make a quick departure then. So, bit of power on. I guess we'll hover slightly. There we are. Lowering the nose again to just a degree. We'll do a quick sort of, we'll do a quite a military job there. Go a bit like that. There we are. Hold it about there. Keep the power on, and there's 50 knots coming through. 75, right up to 100. There we are. We're away. Not bad. Lovely. I'm just going to open Navigraph actually, so what I'm going to show you, this is quite a cool trick of the Chinook. So, if we go on altitude hold now, which I've just activated there, you see the switch on there, they've balanced the Chinook, the Boeing did a really good job of balancing the plane. So I'm now, you can see my hands not on the stick, and not on the collective. With the altitude hold on, and letting go of the stick, the plane will sit quite comfortably at 100 knots, just cruising along. Not bad, huh? Brilliant. Right, I'm just going to open Navigraph up on the left here, so just bear with me. And this is just so that I can see. I'm going to do a quick flight from where we are across to Belfast, just to work out the distancing here. So we departed from Carnarvon, of course. We're going across to Belfast City. That is a journey of just over 106 miles, so it'll take us just under an hour. Cool. There we are, going along nicely. We've got an oil rig I was going to try and head out to. Sorry? I think someone's joined the chat there I haven't paid attention to. Viper Venom, Smuller, hello. Right, I'll turn off the old automatic control there, and we'll take a bit of manual. Let's get the speed up, and let's head out towards that oil rig. We'll climb a little bit as well. Hi. Oh yeah, high vibe for those, nice. So, bagging on the power there and then dropping the nose slightly. And interestingly, in double rotor planes, I was reading, when you apply more power, the plane drifts to the right, so you want to correct slightly with a bit of left rudder. I'm not the best at flying these, so it's quite, when we come in to do it, I'm going to try and land on the oil rig for a bit of fun. I think it could be quite bumpy, so we'll have to see. It could be quite good fun. Oh, there we go, I'll do a quick altitude hold there. We'll just navigate our way across the city here, shall we? Off to our right. A little bit of a right dip there. Drift right. Salvage, hello. Drift right, look, going across the city. Oh, there's a little runway there. We'll do a quick low overfly. Oh, it's not a runway, sorry, I think it's a railway. Yeah, the dodge left. Hey, a lovely town there. Bit of a Welsh town there. There we are, there's the Valley Rock. That's always apparently in the way. Nice. Ah, sorry, you've been in a Chinook before. Your father flies in for the Canadian Air Force. Oh, wow. Oh, brilliant. We need him in here to give us the tips on how to fly. Right, I'll just get a bearing for where we're heading over to our oil rig. Oh, it's a bit of a deviation, that's quite good fun. What's the heading? 223. Okay. Set that one up. Just give me a reference of where we're going. So it's right. Oh, it's quite a long way right. Yeah, right off 90 degree-ish. Cool, make a big turn. All the way around. Unfortunately, there's a bit of open water flying here. We're not going to do so much coast stuff. It's a bit of a shame. But that's only in our transit across. There we are. Ooh, I'll get rid of the big map, shall I? Just work out. Yeah, so a bit of water flying, unfortunately, for some of our journey until we head over to the Isle of Man. But we can have a bit of fun going over the water. There we are. Now I'm going to see again. Yeah, I better hop on Vatsim myself. First time. Ah, very good. Well, not that bad. I'm glad to see you hopping on Vatsim. That's cool. Nice. Right, I'm just going to see if I let go of the stick, what happens here. Does it settle around 100 knots again? It seems like that's the Chinook's like sort of idle speed is about 100. Interesting to see if it does settle there again. Okay, it's sort of settling slightly quicker than that. Okay, that's not bad. Very nice. You see, it's a great model by Xplane actually. You see the detailing on this plane, it's great fun. And then down here, it's some pretty cool avionics and stuff. I haven't really mastered them yet, so if anyone knows quite how it all works, you know, go for it. I think, oh yeah, we're supposed to lock the steering, I think, in flight. And the steering, so I'm going to make some noise here, sorry. The steering is these they rotate, frontward and static, the back ones move, so that's quite cool. Nice. We are. Oh, altimeter. Need to check actually what the METAR was around where we were. Let's see. Carnarvon. I don't think they publish it, so what we got. 1016. Just so I know sort of roughly what altitude we're at on the altimeter. There we go. Matt Lewis, what collective you're using? Custom made actually. Very talented dad, yes, who made it. So yeah, it's custom. Savage, thanks very much for the subscribe, man. Welcome. Thank you. Retired from British Armed Forces. Oh, nice. 10 years in the Canadian Air Force. Ah, a proper Chinook expert then. Brilliant. It's hovering well at around 100, what is that, 115, 120? It's doing good. But Matt Lewis, yes, so custom one, but I recommend, you know, I think there's definitely a way to take apart an old joystick. I think was one of the major things. I'm going to put some some photos and videos of it online in the coming couple of days. So there will be some up soon. So hopefully that can help a bit. Yeah. Afraid to even get IFR clearance. Oh yeah, no, it's first time on Vatsim. Always frightening. It's always a frightening experience. Yeah, I didn't have a great one either actually. But, scary. Oh, I pushed the nose down a little bit. We're descending sharply. Unfortunately, this part of our journey across to Belfast is going to take us mostly over the water, and then as soon as we've completed, you can see that we're making all right progress, aren't we? I mean, what we're doing, we're chugging across. We're going to go across to this oil rig, have a bit of fun there. Then we're going to shoot up to the Isle of Man, and then from there we're going to shoot. My plan is to take us straight across these airways onto the land, so that we can track across the land, and then we're going across to Donegal. So a bit of a fun little stream across the Irish. Is it the Irish Sea? I think it is, isn't it? It's quite good fun. Tips for going on Vatsim. Oh goodness me. I don't know. Don't do what I do. You know? It's a good design. Looks cool. Thank you. Yeah. Well, as I say, I'll put up sort of more detailed like videos and photos and things to make things it's easier. It's not bad, is it? It's quite cool. Yeah. So I'll make sure I get on there. Never been on Vatsim before. Oh, missing out. Super. I've got to have a look actually. Let me bring up. Let me add some stuff so that I can get up. If I just let go of the stick, will it hover there? It'll sort itself out. Right. Okay. Quickly. See if I can pop up a TV here so you can see what I'm up to. That one. Ooh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Source. Not that one. That one. No, that one. Yes. Okay. Right. I'll just bring it up. Some controls will be the other. Make sure you mention new pilot. IFR or VFR? I suppose that's an interesting question actually. I suppose that sort of is your preference really. I mean, for me, I was always dead frightened of heading over on VFR. I don't really know why actually. Now I see it now, I'm like, I don't really understand why I was, but I was. So it was always a little bit difficult. Right, here you are. Here's Navigraph here. So you can see the purple represents our route across to Belfast, and then we're sort of deviating, of course, because on Xplane 11 we want to head over to our oil rig. So we're deviating slightly from that. That's quite cool. Is there like a VOR for the oil rig, or do I just have to take a guess? Okay, we'll just take a guess. 245 is the new radial, so we'll set that up. So we go 245. There we are, and we'll fly sort of reciprocal from that to take us near it. So we'll drift right slightly. Interesting. I'm not sure if any of you guys do some helicopter flying. Let me know. I've sort of done from a bit of experimenting, found that a joint effort between stick and pedals to sort of get us round corners seems to be the best way to go about doing it. I'm not really sure if any of you got any tips. Do let us know. That's my sort of what I found seems to be the best way to go. But you can see there we're tracking across nicely. Now what I meant to check out was the airspace. So we're in now. We're in sort of London West. So I don't really know what the sort of what the minimums are or what altitude we're at. I think 1,000 feet would probably be about right. I guess. I think that'd probably be fine, wouldn't it? Right. Let me just get rid of that for you. There we go. That's more for me, so I can put the chat back up here. Have you ever heard of the? Something's going on now. Oh no, yeah, no. Actually, we're just cruising along, aren't we? Going quite we're quite along the sea, aren't we? Yeah, I have heard about it. Yeah, no, exactly. As Salvage says, sad for the family and friends. But hopefully, I think they've heard a bit of updates, so hopefully it'll be all right. Matt Lewis, that's what I found. Very nice head of I carved it. Yeah, still learning. Yeah, well, exactly. I'd say I think I can see I can see it coming into the distance. There it is. Is that it? Is that the oil rig? Yeah, I think it is. Coming into the distance. So this should be an interesting. I mean, as I say, yeah, still learning. So it could be quite a bumpy landing. That's quite good fun. Unicom, we're active for it's just Unicom. No, unfortunately, no ATC at the moment in the UK online. So we're just sat on Unicom. Actually, I need to do a quick update. Unicom Ascot 45 Oscar Mike is currently heading northeast across Irish Sea, not above 1,000. Ascot 450 Mike. Oh, and I know. Sorry, the thumbnail said Xplane 12. Unfortunately, we're on Xplane 11, but I think it's something a bit more exciting because I can offer some cooler scenery and bits and bobs. You know, I thought that might be a bit more fun. So that's sort of what we're going for now. Cool. Are you a real pilot? Only I do some glider flying and things, but no, not sort of proper at the moment. Hopefully in the future, maybe, but not at the moment. Not at the moment. Got a little bit of lag there, haven't we? Okay. Right, here's this oil rig. There's a couple of things around here. What we got? Just the oil rig for now. Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to take manual control of the collective. There we go. And I'm going to drop us in. We're going to do a low flyby. Do you want to be a helo pilot? I think, yeah, I think probably so. A helo pilot would be pretty good fun. I mean, this is a little. I know it's sort of an hour flight. It's quite slow, isn't it? But well, you know, we're going to do much more. We're doing much more interesting flying, I suppose, than you would in airline. So I think probably so. Right, here we go. Is there a helipad on this platform? I'm going to turn on track IR, which is risky, but so we can have a look at where it is. Right. There is. Can you see it down there, sort of bottom right? There is indeed a helipad. Oh, there's two. I think the one furthest away might be the good idea for us to have a go at. Okay, so I'm going to bring back the speed. So reducing the collective, bring the speed back. Let's have a go. You should do this type of flying on MSFS. You're right, it probably does, doesn't it? Yeah. I quite like the Chinook model is the only thing, and that's why I was sort of sticking with it. But you're right, I think. We should have a go on MSFS next time. Yeah, I think we probably will. Right. Ooh. We're descending quite steeply there. I'm not paying attention in the corner. Okay. Just gone behind the view of the pole there. So what I'm going to do is bring us into a sort of deceleration here. Let's just bring the speed back. Then we'll flip and land on coming in sort of on 180 degrees or so from here. So bring the speed back. Woo! Keep the altitude about the same. There you go. There's 50. We're coming back. So 20. Ooh! Drop the nose slightly. Bit of power. There we are. Whoa! Dropping. Way. Goodness me. I'm gonna have to do a quick refuel as well. I think we're running slightly low. Okay, now approaching the helipad. Oh, it's quite small. So I think helicopter cab in the Chinook, the cockpit, is hanging quite far forward over the wheels. So I'm going to look to sort of place us down just on the far end of this pad. There's a Sea King there, so surely we should be able to fit. Whoa, going quite quick. Wah! Oh. Do you reckon that's down? Oh, okay. No. Oh! Wave off. Ah! I'm not sure. I think what happened there, I don't think it's quite long enough for us to go down on. Quite. I reckon if I did another approach, I might have another go. We'll have one more go, and then yes, go brace exactly. We'll have one more go, and then we'll resume our journey. Or maybe we should try from the other helipad. Although that looks that looks like if I got something wrong, we'd be straight into the building. Whereas here, I feel like I can get something wrong and not be straight into something. Whoa, dropping quickly there. Oh, whoa. Goodness me, that went down quickly. Wow. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is good. This is good. This is good. There we go. Right, keep moving forwards. Not quite that quick. Whoa. Oh, it's a hard landing, but we're not falling down. Well, we are kind of. Is it stable or is it falling? I might see if I can shuffle slightly. Look, we can go forward a bit more. I'll do a little shuffle. Good right. There. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think I've been a little bit laggy down on my end. Not really sure why. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, exactly. That was quite close. That was too close for comfort. Right, okay, so let's get a refuel going. What we got? 3174. To be honest with you, how far is it to cross to can't be far to the Isle of Man, about 25 miles. We'll make it to the Isle of Man, I reckon. Alright, should we shoot across to the Isle of Man then? That was good. That's good. Well, you'll see, hopefully during the course of the stream, my flying should improve slightly. By the time we get to Donagora, aiming to be, full throw. Okay, let's depart once more. Ah, there we go, throttle's coming up. There we go, back to power, hop back inside. Just going to let it drift away so that we're nowhere near the oil rig. There we go, going away. Start a big right hand sweeping turn. Still climbing away. Here we go, dropping the nose. And there we are. Bit of acceleration. Leave the oil rig behind. Nice. That's good. Right, we won't go too high. It's quite good fun staying low. Let's see if we can hold about here. I'll just build the speed up slowly. I'll put on the sort of auto out hold. There we are. Right, so just got to get up the map and see where we're going. What we got here? We got radial 154. Okay, right. Bit of a left turn. Oh, that guy. Oh yeah, go on, let's just get rid of that. Right, we'll sorry about that, guys. Right, we'll drift over slightly. I'll sit in the 154 radial, so we're heading sort of the opposite direction of that one. Going left here. Here we go. There we are. Right, that's the heading we want. Now another feature we can explore on the Chinook, I think, I don't like doing it because it makes it like so you've got nothing to do as a pilot. But if I set that, click heading, I think if I now let go of everything, the pitch will control itself, and the speed and altitude are also fairly controlled. Not bad, eh? Not bad. That's going quite nicely there. Well, I just wanted to ask, sorry guys, is it a little bit glitchy for you guys, or is the stream running smoothly? Oh yeah, or a little bit glitchy. Let me know how it's coming across your ends. Thank you. Dennis, is it Roblox? No, not Roblox today. Xplane 11 so that we can have a bit more fun. Sometimes, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I'll see what I can do about that. See if I can choose some things. Let's have a go. Smooth sometimes, yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. So we've got a bit of their variety. Okay. It's quite impressive. The plane's just sort of flying itself now, isn't it? It's good going. But I think to make it smoother, we'd have to lose a camera. I'll tell you what, during these transitions, sort of where we're going between places, you don't really want to see me doing all you don't want to see the camera doing anything. Cool. Right, we'll just keep going along then for now. That should make it a little bit smoother. Yeah, I think it has. We'll turn them on for landing, of course. It's, you know, it's good fun. Can you play Roblox Real Flight Sim? I suppose at some point we could have a go. I've heard a fair bit about it. I've never really had a look. These types of games are confusing. They are a little bit, aren't they? But that's quite good fun. What's there? Oh, what's that? Don't know. That's cool. What have I clicked there? Oh, there we go. So inside, so this sort of control panel that pops up under this one is really the sort of saviour whilst the plane's going along. It's quite good. It gives us a lot of stuff to do. So we can choose the variants. So if I go double bubble windows, but then my main fun thing is the door. So if we go here, I can do all sorts of things. So I can do the hatch. Here we go. So there's the sea. I think I might leave that one open actually, or maybe should we partially go over the ramp as well? We can do that. That's quite good fun. Right over here. Not bad, eh? Oh, what's this? Go through the back door. Absolutely, absolutely. Back door can go right open, so that it's slightly dangerous. Absolutely, look at that. I'll sort of put it partially closed, or well, maybe go a little bit more and go like that. That's pretty good. Not bad, is it? It's a very good model, I tell you. It's very cool. Look at these, all the valves. Nice. There we go, there's our main hatch. Let's shoot back up into the flight deck. And we can do all sorts of things. To open the right door bottom, we can open that one. I think we'll keep it closed. But it's quite pretty cool. And then back in the flight deck, where I'll be honest with you, having been in one of these things, it's a little bit loud. It's a little bit quieter in this than I think it is in real life. It sounds like it's a nice, almost airliner sort of, not too loud, nice and gentle. It's quite loud. Right, we've got an VOR over at Isle of Man. I'm just looking at now. I'll pop that up for you so you can see what I'm up to. Just looking at it over here. I can turn it. Can we turn it down slightly, guys? Sorry. Is that a bit better? Is that a bit better? Ooh, maybe not that. There we go. Right, 112.2. I can't quite remember where the VOR stuff is. Is it down here? I feel like it's that's frequency 122.8. What's that? VHF. Is that? Got the standby. Oh, that's the standby. Oh, that's they're the radios. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Engine's quite loud in real life. Yeah. Okay. So it's not that one. Oh, it's got TACAN. You got VOR? Oh no, no VOR. Must have a VOR somewhere. ADF. Okay, that's good. Oh, there now. There we go. So 112.2. I thought they were jets. Yeah. So it's well, yeah. So here, this is quite interesting. So here we have our two primary engines on either side, because we have jets, exactly that, jets that power the rotors with the two jets, and that's all their instruments. And then up here we have the engine torque for the rotor RPM, which is here. And the rotor is powered by the jets, which is quite cool. Oh, I can. That's cool. As I said, this is a great model. There are a lot of little tricks you can do. Very nice. Right, so 112.2 is the VOR. Oh, bit close. Right, there we go. So, do I put it on? High. Will it begin to show me where it is? Do I have to do anything? Or do I put down here? VOR selected. Oh, is that the VOR direction there? So if I change the heading bug. This is quite cool, yeah, so there's the heading in practice. It's adjusting our heading there. Do you know what torque is? I wouldn't be able to describe it particularly well, it's one of those things I'm not sure anyone can describe. But feel if you do, if you can, definitely please do. I've got a range. Just give us a range. Course VOR. Oh look. Oh no, don't do that. Ooh, what's it doing now? Oh, it's trying to. Right. Hold. Have plan. There we go. Nope, don't know what it's doing now. Turn off heading. Ooh, I'm gonna take mine. Whoa. Okay, well now I've got a course to the VOR. I've got a range as well, so we're just 15.6 miles away. Quite cool. I think it's probably better to fly manual as well. Get a bit of practice in. Landing on the oil rig was a little bit dodgy. There we go. I think we can almost see the island coming into view there. There we are. Some more force cause an object to. There you go. Good explanation. Better than I certainly. I think that's it. It's good. Super. Right, we're cruising along there very well. Look at that. So we're going, what, just under 500 feet. We could drop down a little bit, I suppose. I'm just going to head outside, watch the noise levels rise. There we are. The hatch open there at the back. Good fun plane to fly, actually. I do enjoy flying. I think you know it's you know it's a big helicopter, so like landing on the oil rig and things, you know, it's you do take up lots of space. So that adds sort of another dimension, which is quite good fun. So you know that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I quite like that. Very nice. So you can see I've just dropped the nose slightly to build the speed up. So it's risen. Oh, let go, there we go, it's dropping. Didn't need for that to happen. There we go. So you can see what I was saying is I dropped the nose to let the speed build slightly to help encourage us to go a little bit quicker. So we're doing just hovering below 150. That red mark on the speedo, that's a do not exceed. Do not exceed speed. That's about what I think it's 160 or 170 maybe 170 I think. That's our do not exceed speed. Oh, there's an 80 set for. Just checking. 80 up for the Isle of Man. I may have strayed into someone's airspace here. Let's just have a look. I don't want to step on any toes here, so let's make sure we're doing this right. So there is someone online. 135 525. Request a fuel stop at their space then, shall we? I'm just going to bring this plane down a little bit so we're not going quite so quick. Scottish Control, that's got 45 Oscar Mike with you, approaching the Isle of Man VOR.
That's got 450 Mike, I don't cover Isle of Man, contact London 133.7.
133.7, that's 45 Oscar Mike, thank you. Must have got the wrong one on my end.
7 Samba 1 Yankee departure,
here,
passing flight level 140.
137, under control, roger.
Maintain 150, speed bird of 1387.
Easy 89 Charlie, got 30 miles now for 23 right, descend to altitude 4,500 feet.
It's a little bit busy here, so I'm just going to, sorry, I'll lose the chat slightly here. Just got to try and navigate our way into Isle of Man.
Conjet 2105 with you
London's
now,
quite busy as well, so
maintaining
tricky business.
2105, roger, climb now, flight
I don't want to enter anyone's airspace essentially here, so what I'm doing is I'm just slowing down. I'm just opening up the radar minimums charts as well, just to make sure I'm not impeaching. So 1,600 we shouldn't go above. We are in theory inside the Isle of Man control zone, so let's keep backing up speed.
100,
And that tells us that. London Control, that's got 45 Oscar Mike is just approaching Isle of Man. Request basic service and full stop landing.
Got 45 Oscar Mike, London Control, hello, report your aircraft type.
We're at Chinook H47 for our 45 Oscar Mike.
Roger, Squawk 3136 please, and report your level Isle of Man QNH 1015.
3136 and 1015, that's got 45 Oscar Mike.
E415, leave Dane,
Right,
heading 030
3136. Oh no, crap, so we've been given a score, 3136.
220 and hold Dane, potentially, Chinook 35 miles to back. Seat Easy 208, heading 320, going around with you now.
No,
Easy
okay,
208,
I'll just do it
radar
for you.
vector 23 right, speed 220 knots. 220 knots, 208. 208 and right heading 360 degrees. Heading right,
Right, we're in 3136, we're squawking. So,
got 450 Mike is radar control, service report the field in sight.
that's got 45 Oscar Mike, have the field in sight, and we're just at 500 feet.
Roger, report final 26 number 1.
Final 26 number 1, 45 Oscar Mike.
Beaver 360 Delta, contact Scottish 135.
Okay, 26 finals, so that it means we have got to go. See on the charts here.
Beaver 1387, nothing
We're
further.
here, so we've got to go up and right, so we'll do that now. So, power speed back on.
122.8, thank you, goodbye.
Easy 89 Charlie, descend to altitude 3000 feet, reduce to 220 knots.
There'll be a visual approach here, so that's fine.
Easy 208, climb to altitude 4500 feet.
There we go. I'll just turn up the
4500, easy 208.
There we go.
Easy 415, 30 miles, 23 right, descend to altitude 4500 feet,
Towards the
QNH
airport, now, so just go
1016.
very right in the rear.
4500 finish 1016 forward side.
Not that far
Easy
though,
89 Charlie,
we're
speed
short
150
finals.
knots.
Cool, right, so basically we've continued to enter the control zone of our man.
Expect to hold at Dane, delay less than 7, correction, delay less than 5. 7570 and hold Dane.
I'm just going to change the nav 1 to 111.
6523,
Decimal
radar vector
15.
23 right, when
That
ready
is
to
the,
descend, flight level 200.
as the approach for runways. You can see there we've got 2.1 miles to run. We're doing 150 now, so we are shifting again concretely.
Copy, Bravo, firming cross runway
And I'm going to
30,
bring up on the
south side.
camera, they might go a little bit glitchy, but just so we can see a cool approach.
Easy 89 Charlie, turn right, heading 140 degrees, expect a short approach.
V1, heading 140 is 89 Charlie, expect a short approach.
There we are. And then we'll just turn finals when we're ready. Number 1, so it's just us. We'll take manual on the collective here. There we are.
Mark 356, roger, climb, flight level 310.
Flight level 310, Sam 356.
Easy 89 Charlie, turn right, heading 195, descend to altitude 2000 feet, cleared
Right,
ILS 23 right.
There's the one, full finals. This way a little bit, and then take left.
Easy 89 Charlie, altitude 2000 feet.
2008 Charlie.
Easy 208, turn right, heading 085.
Turning to 085 to 08.
Easy 415, descend to
Right
altitude
foul now,
3500
second
feet.
There we are. So if we come in past through it, just left side.
Control, playback 668, Mike, we've had to have to go around 23 right. Command 668, Mike, roger, maintain the heading, the altitude, speed 220 knots, vectors 23 right. Speed 220, vectors again.
Lost it slightly, so I've got a bit of a left turn.
Roger, Bravo, thanks, report Dewsbury. Report Dewsbury, contact.
There we go, hard left.
Charlie, speed 160 knots or greater, maintain to 4 DME.
160 knots until 4, easy 89 Charlie.
Lufthansa 8A1, nothing further, monitor Unicom
Bring the speed back and report 1 finals. That's got 45 Oscar Mike, finals 26.
45 Oscar Mike, clear to land 26, wind 230 degrees 6 knots there after docking of choice, good night.
Clear to land 26 and copy the winds. Thank you very much. Just got 45 Oscar Mike. Cool.
Easy 815, turn left heading 320 degrees. Easy 415, left heading 320
Right,
degrees.
here we go. So, pitching up the nose. We want to keep going down quite a long way down the runway because you can see where the parking stands are. So I'm just going to float ourselves down here as we bring the speed back. So just got half a degree pitch there, bring the speed back, and then just bring the altitude slowly down.
Easy 89 Charlie, contact tower 118.625, bye.
118.65, easy 9 Charlie, hit it.
And there you go, you see the taxiways off there, so we'll bring the pitch down, pitch up a little bit more, and start to bring it down.
Zakos, flight level 340. 936, Tango, roger, report your Mac number.
Hey,
Mac number .753.
Pitching up a little bit more, a little bit less collective to keep the altitude coming down. 350 knots, so piling on a bit of collective.
4 Romeo, report your altitude.
Pitching nose down slightly,
5,000.
and there's 20 knots. We'll level the nose so we maintain 20.
Easy 415, left
Turn off the runway.
0 degrees, cleared ILS 23 right.
Still in the hover at this point. I'm planning to sort of do a bit of a hover taxi into the terminal,
Easy 415, speed now 180 knots.
and then we'll put it. We'll settle the sort of the aircraft down just before we enter the stands. We've clicked parking of a choice, so I guess I'll just drift us around, sort of like wherever we want to go, really. Ooh, up and down
Delta
there.
19 on the Unicom, seen a bit. Shamrock 356, climb flight level 350.
Oh, bit too much pitch up. Look, I'm going to stop.
From jet 2105 on the
Then we
Unicom,
swing it in, get a bit of a refuel, and then continue on our way to Belfast. Ooh, there we go. Ah, we're down. Ooh.
Yes, Charlie Lima, passing
That's quite heavy.
340.
Like 320 for now, report your Mac number.
I haven't quite sorted out how I do all that stuff first, so it's never my finest work.
6, please.
There we are.
76, if I was 320.
Lowering the collective
Easy 208,
and putting the engines into
3,500
the ground.
3,500, easy 208.
Collective torque drops, sorry, rotor torque drops. The sort of rotors are going to go into a reliable. So we're now using a lot less. We could if we pulled up the collective, it would still get lift from them,
Just had some
but
technical
not
difficulties
much.
with my
So,
let's
get a refuel up.
Unicom 122.8, sorry about that.
Check what our fuel at is, what our fuel is at. It is at 2.5, we took off with 4, and we're just under halfway actually, so in case of a bit of a delay in our arrival into Belfast, we'll add a little bit more fuel, so just a couple of £100 or so. So fuel truck show, fuel into the refuel position. I only want £500 worth. Quick fuel up, and we'll get going again. You can see the props spinning down, but they're going to remain as sort of like an idle. Or you can actually start to see them spinning down. If I pull the collective up, look, you still get some lift out of them. Well, as I do that, of course, I'm killing their speed, so keep them spinning. Right, refuel is nearly completed. And then we'll get our VFR to continue our flight.
Shamrock 356, route direct to Dolas.
Good. Right, fuel off, truck off. Refuel completed. Should we get cracking again then? That was a fun little detour. That was a good little routing off our major run, wasn't it? Right, bring the steering back to the neutral position. Put it in steer mode.
404 and 936 Tango. Easy 208, speed now 160 knots, maintain to 4 DME. 160 until 4 DME, 208.
So,
Delta 7 Papa Golf.
start back up the engines.
Level 220.
Drop them back into flight. The gearbox applies the throttle back up into the engine's hydraulic power, comes back. And we're running again.
Under 7 Papa Golf on conversion speed.
Now we'll get our
290 knots
VFR.
or less.
290 or less, Papa Golf.
I've got 4-5 Oscar Mike on the ground, Isle of Man, requesting VFR approval up to Belfast City, please.
I've got 4-5 Oscar Mike, roger, I'll call you back in 2 minutes.
Copy.
Chevrolet Lima, left heading 340 degrees. And 340 degrees.
Right, so whilst he's doing that, I'm going to pull up the nav aids
Got one localizer saying up past that Bassett 3000.
for our next couple of bits and bobs. So, no real stops in between here. My plan is for us to go
No, not yet.
on a sort of
Roger, right heading
a
260
bit
degrees.
of a radio onto 117.2, so we can put that into our nav. I'm going to do it through the nav panel ahead of me. You can probably see it on the camera. So I'm putting in 117.1.
NX85 Alpha Quebec, you got 30 miles, 23 right.
I didn't expect we'd see that, but now it's in at least.
4500 1016, Trans 85 Alpha Quebec. D936 Tango, navigation to Shap.
Oh, sorry, I've had a private message, so it's the controller.
Should like Libero, navigation Shap.
Navigation Shap, Charlie Lima.
And shuttle 8 Lima, climb flight level 340.
Right.
340, Charlie Lima.
So, set up a new...
Control survey established. Time being 6,000 feet inbound from Samba. 442, roger, climb now, flight level 190. Climb flight level 190, Nordic first 208, thanks, descend to altitude 1,700 feet further with the glide path. Descending with the glide path to 1,700, easy 208. 208, contact tower,
Cool.
118.
Right, so I'm just setting up a sort of little flight on Navigator just to work out 54 miles at about 308 heading. So I'll just roughly drop that in. So I'll get the man to okay.
36 Tango, report your MAC to Scottish 135, decimal 525.
Cool, and then we're just hanging around here.
525, thanks for the ATC. Osprey 459, route direct to Aberdeen.
Direct to Abbey for Osprey 459.
Shuttle 8 Lima, report your MAC to Scottish 135, 525.
35525, Charlie Lima, thanks, good night.
NX85 Alpha Quebec, descend altitude 3,000.
Cool, we're just hanging around there for that clearance. Oh, it's not bad landing, I don't think.
NX85 Alpha Quebec.
That's quite good fun.
523 direct now to Rosen.
We're going to make our way over to Belfast
into
City,
23 right.
and then do a quick transit across to Donegal, sort of our next little bit to do.
6523, flight level 160.
Copy 160.
Shuttle 16 Romeo, contact Scottish 135, 525, bye.
135, 525, Shuttle 16 Romeo.
There's a ground on at Belfast International, but we're landing at the City one nearby.
Control runner 1 Yankee, Pole Hill
I don't expect we'll see anything, but that's alright.
No, 18 Yankee, hello to you, climb now, flight level 100.
Flight level 100, runner 1 Yankee.
Golf Juliet Bravo, remain outside of Tottenham, Northern Airspace, walk up to please go past the flight. Remain outside control airspace, walk up security, all 3 call pass. Golf Juliet Bravo, see. And Ascot 45 Oscar Mike.
Go for Ascot 45 Oscar Mike.
Ascot 45 Oscar Mike, after departure, clear to leave, Isle of Man controlled airspace to the north, well above 2,000 feet VFR, QNH 1015.
Clear to leave to northwest, not above 2,000, 1015 for 45 Oscar Mike.
Ascot 45 Oscar Mike, that's correct. Report ready, holding short of runway 26.
Report hold 26, 45 Oscar Mike. Cool. Cool. Right, let's get cracking then. We're good to go. So we'll do our little taxi out. We've just got a hold short of 26. So getting it. I'll just get out of this one and work out where we're going.
Turn left heading 260 degrees, clear ILS 23 right.
There we go.
260, clear ILS 23 right. Channel
So,
85 Alpha Quebec. X85 Alpha Quebec, no speed control.
In terms of taxiing out to 26, we'll just go
Now 18 Yankee,
Foxtrot left on
climb,
Alpha.
level 240.
Sort of a bit of a hot taxi down, so pretty much back the way we came. So,
Kilo whiskey with me.
here we go. So, power up. And do a 180.
Frank, Mac decimal 76, please.
Right, spin.
Lufthansa 7 Papa Golf, descend flight level 160.
My hover taxi is not very good, so I wouldn't want to be anyone nearby. Let's get going.
Channel 85 Alpha Quebec, roll out heading 265 to establish. Roll heading 065.
Really?
Right turn 065, runway 1
Quite a
Yankee.
quick taxi, that's fine.
What's control?
Hard left, then round the corner.
257 Delta Whiskey Roger, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb 190, 57 Delta Whiskey.
Quick accelerate down the
442,
taxiway.
nothing further, Monarch Unicorn 122.8, goodbye.
122.8, not in proper to, bye-bye.
D37 Tango Papa, Unicorn 122.8, goodbye.
Unicorn D37 Tango Papa, bye-bye. Under control, D431 with
We're just going to follow these taxiways across.
D431, under control now, it's the Croft 1 Bravo for Birmingham.
from Bravo arrival to Birmingham, music with your
459, report your MAC number to Scottish Control 135.525.
135.525, and MAC number 13459.
Stand at 7 Papa Golf, direct Rosen.
Just got to hold short here, so I'll just bring it down to a little stoppy here.
6523, descend, flight level 110.
110, 6523.
That's got 45 Oscar Mike, holding short 26.
It's got 45 Oscar Mike, thanks. Have you kept the score 3361?
AFM.
26, you clear takeoff, right turn out, wind 230 degrees, 6 knots.
Right turn out, clear for takeoff 26. That's got 45 Oscar Mike. Just check that was stop squawk.
Joey 65, Alpha
3361.
Quebec, Summer Sugar in. 35 Alpha Quebec, thanks, call.
We'll just take off and then I'll do the squawk thing.
65,
Make sure I
thanks,
got that one.
35 Alpha Quebec.
Right, cancelling that drift. Okay, cleared, right and turn off to departure. Here we go. Let's do a quick takeoff this time. Right, full power, 3 degrees down. It's pretty steep. That is a military departure style there, guys. 2 degrees, bring it back to 1 degree.
270 or greater.
Hold it at 1 degree. There we are, climbing up. Right, just going to set up.
523, speed 270 knots or greater.
Good evening, London, Lufthansa 196, with you at 36.
There we are. Right turn out after departure, requested to start. Right turn to the right turn. Just keep power on there. Stop
Direct
us.
Caleb, copy.
6523, speed 47 knots or greater.
A little over 2,000, so we're cleared
Blocked.
right up to 2,000. So
Chinook 6523, speed 270 or greater.
right, and then I'll just engage the altitude hold mode there, just to assist me, just as I'm getting this sorted out.
101 Yankee, speed 270
There we are. So we're airborne,
0 left, runway 1 Yankee.
making our way out. Just come left slightly, then can't get to
Stand at 7 Papa Golf, speed 270 or left.
dropping. See that gap there in this hill? I'm just going to aim for there. Cut through there.
Chinook 6523, descend, flight level 70.
Slows up the rear ramp. This is a bit of a transit flight, so we want to get everything
Go ahead.
locked up.
Shuttle A Romeo under control, flight level 380. 1230, shuttle A.
There we go. Everything's closed up for our transit.
Scott 45, Oscar Mike, leaving controlled airspace in 6 miles via basic service.
Understood for the basic service in 6 off 4 fast glide.
Minus 5 kilo whiskey, report your MAC number to Scottish Control 135.525.
Look at that. 54 miles, we're just rocketing along.
85-7 Delta Whiskey, further climbing, Unicorn, goodbye.
Getting to the first officer's site, a bit of a change. Look at this gap. Wow. That's cool. Going out of the cliff there. Oof, I'm holding us right at the boundary of 150
from
in.
the station, you've got about 35 miles, is that enough, or would you like some more?
Should be about 20 minutes on our flight. Just over 20 minutes.
523, roger, turn left, heading 265.
Left to 265.
Very nice.
Stand at 7 Papa Golf, speed 250 knots, descend flight level 110.
I'm going to reduce that pitch slightly. I'm pushing right up onto the 160 there mark there, so just hold off a little bit
navigation to Shap.
to make sure we're not quite overspeeding.
Runway 1
I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name in the chat, but hello. Nice to see you.
Under control, good evening, Ryanair 91.
There we are, just at half a degree or so down.
Inbound, box life.
Nice.
Ryanair 91, Lima Whiskey under control, roger, it's radar vector to 32 at Leeds.
The plane doesn't really want to sit at this, or sorry, the helicopter doesn't really want to sit at this speed, so it's just edging along, just over 150.
0.75. Ryanair 91, Lima Whiskey, roger, Mike decimal 78 or greater. 78 or greater, Ryanair 91, Lima Whiskey.
Ground shield doesn't set up the name for you.
Ryanair 18 Yankee speed to 300 knots or less. 300 knots or less,
Gonna have
Ryanair 1
to,
Yankee.
yeah, fair enough.
Ryanair 1 Yankee, is with you. Ryanair 1 Yankee, roger, report your
There we
altitude.
are, going on nicely there. As I say, it does not really happy going this quick, so it just wants to be set slightly slower than we're actually going. So that's why I've got a bit of a nose down, so almost constantly want to maintain that speed. That's right, there we go, we're holding it quite nicely.
Ryanair 1 Yankee, report your speed to Christian Scottish Control 126.3.
Here we are.
Speed of Scottish 126.3. Ryanair 1 Yankee.
Right, I'm going to turn off the cameras, you know, just because it improves lag, I think, and you don't want to see me boring crossing or going across the bay.
Getting Ryanair 2 show for flight level 360, we are inbound.
Google thing, okay, yes, fair.
Ryanair 2 333, thanks, runway 32 at Leeds, reducing Mach decimal 7.4 or less.
Punching down a little bit.
32 for Leeds, 74 or less on the
Right slightly here, we're just coming across a little bit too far left.
Ryanair, good evening, Ryanair 5 level 3 at inbound.
There we are.
Duty outside my sector, Montego.
Good. There we are. I'm just going to not quite let go of the stick, trim it slightly, trim it so it's slightly slower, just don't want to push the engines too hard.
Got 4-5 Oscar Mike with your final destination, Belfast.
Yes please, 4 Oscar Mike.
Got 4-5 Oscar Mike, roger, in that case, score, conspicuity, free call, Scottish, 135525, bye.
135525 and conspicuity, 4 Oscar Mike, thanks for HC, bye bye.
Ryanair 12 Yankee, route direct to Shap. Route direct to Shap, run.
Right, one to our Unicom, oh, sorry, him, Scottish, and we're going to squawk 2000. Whoa, I'm really bringing around the speed today, aren't I? Right, there we go. And we'll ring up Scottish. Hey, trying to do things on different screens, different times. Right, oh, here we go. Scottish Control, that's got 4-5 Oscar Mike with you. 4 Oscar Mike, request a basic service transiting towards Belfast City.
Let's go 4-5 Oscar Mike, basic service.
Hey, fair, thank you. Cool, right. We've got 25 kilograms of fuel left, that's not bad. Right, just check our heading on the Navi graph, there we go. Drifting slightly left, then I'm going to turn on the heading. I'm going to let go of the stick here, just again demonstrate, quite an amazing feature. It gets quite bumpy for a second or so. Oh, and it's not happy now, no, disconnecting. I'll take manual, read. Go with that. There we go. The plane's much more happy. Above. As I said, a bit of a boring transit, unfortunately, this one. We've just got to punch across till we get onto the land and do some cool flying of low over towns and things. This is a bit of a boring 1,200 feet transfer across. My plan is to go slightly further left, actually.
126.3.
Drift left slightly, and what we'll do is we'll head across into the land. There's cool bay and things. We'll fly over a couple of towns. Nice waypoints and things we'll shoot over.
London 133.7.
Contact 133.7.
Osprey 459, report your speed to Scottish 126.3.
Got that.
126.3 and speed. Osprey 459. Scottish, reform Osprey,
Nice. Good little cruising there. They are getting quite slow, so I'm just going to take manual pitch again and just drop the nose to bring the speed up.
Return to control airspace on heading 135, descending at 6,000 QNH, 1012, go off of that.
I've of course got a normal stick here, so the problem is pitching the nose down, you get not the most precise amount of movement, which is quite difficult to work with. Pardon me. There we go. Basically, also now we've got the heading control on, I've just got sort of half a hand on the stick. But my plan is just to try and not altering the heading, keep the aircraft flying in, just control the pitch basically without controlling the heading.
Ship 70 Alpha,
so yeah, that's the plan. We've got a fuel low warning coming up on the panel. Let's just check that out.
Scotia control, good afternoon.
Low fuel volume.
Inbound Nelson.
Just going for 2,200 pounds. Okay, what I'm going to do, I think I have the auxiliary tanks, so I'm going to shut them off.
And longship 70 Alpha, redirect Kidney.
Oh, there we go, these tanks are off, so
Very good, correction Scottish, very good evening, easy 56 Delta Kilo, episode
cool, that should help fix the fuel a little bit. We're not going to be using the auxiliary tanks necessarily. We're going to be using the main fuel tanks, which should reduce our fuel a little bit. The rotor brakes, they are here, aren't they? I think they're there. Reverse. We'll do that when we land. We're going to land at Belfast City, and when we're there, we're going to do a little land there and check out some of the bits and bobs, such as maybe road brakes, and then we'll do 10-minute breaks around Belfast City before doing the final leg across. Lovely. We're making quick progress here. We're just over halfway already, and we're getting into the fun bit of the journey. As I said, getting away from Carnarvon is quite difficult. There's some good free scenery for that place, and I wanted to. It's a heady port, so I wanted to have a look and check out that place. But then, of course, getting away from Carnarvon is quite difficult because of where its location is. It's about 40 minutes to Manchester, 40 minutes to the Isle of Man, and so on. So, best thing to do really was to try and bring us across onto Ireland. We then have a choice, which I'll have to put up: go across to Donegal, or go right up towards Glasgow. Brilliant. I'll want that decision.
Entering control airspace, radar control, descent to altitude 4,000 feet. Doing control airspace and down to 4,000, go past
Just checking the distancing here, so it looks like pretty similar actually, yeah, okay. Oh, what have I clicked? Sorts of things. Right, give me a little bit. Sorry, OMG Shark. Bruv, hello. I see it.
Sierra, flight level 230.
Come across to the coast here, look, you can see it starting to come into view in the distance. We're getting close to the coast. Hey.
Easy 56 Delta Kilo, stand 1 Alpha, push to start please.
You chat back? Yeah, yes, absolutely. So I'll give you the Q&A. So essentially, over at Glasgow, there's over at Glasgow there's an event on, so it's all very busy. So we'd have lots of ATC, I'd have to, I'd be sweating, working hard, trying to bring us into Glasgow. Into Donegal, it's dead quiet. That's the sort of different ones. So let me know. I'll just put that in the chat just so it's aware. Right, we're just coming in over the coast here. Here we go. So our next move is to just sort of make a bit of a right turn towards the VOR, which will pop up in just a minute. What I'm going to do is turn off the heading bug, so that I have the heading control. But I'm going to switch on the VOR select here. See if we can pick up the old Belfast VOR 117.2. Let's see what we've got. 117.2, we're on 117.1, let's get 2 up. There we are, right, 2 is in, what we got? Oh, there we go, we got it coming in. So I'll just drift right slightly, there we go. I've got a range coming up on it currently, that's alright, we'll just go right. There we are, over the land. Although, about to go over the lake. Are you from Birmingham or Westminster? Neither, slightly further south. Right down in the bottom of England. Right, I'll take control of the manual collective myself, I'm going to drop us down. The legal limit states that we have to remain... Ooh, that's suddenly punched down. We have to remain above 400 feet over crowded and built up areas, so my plan is to fly at 401 feet instead. There we go, we just come in at 450 on the radar altitude. You can see it drops there. Fortunately these are non-built areas so I can fly this low. There we go, altitude hold is on. There we go, we're just going over this sort of an area. Oh, I've just succeeded in sort of being here, which makes me want to go that quick. There we are, bombing along. Hey, it's great. Coming in over that lake then, here we are. Ooh, lots of pitch up there. Keep that down slightly. We're heading straight across towards Belfast here, so you can see we're pretty much right on that heading of VOR. I just checked that we want to go to City, so we need to come right slightly, look like 10 degrees. So you can see sort of town starting to build up over to our right. So we'll just head up over there. There we are. Ooh, there we are. Nice. Cruising along well here. Cutting across here. Right, we'll get a full stop landing at Belfast. I'll have a quick 10-minute break and then we'll be good to go. Look at that, cutting across straight towards Belfast now. We'll have a quick tour over the city before landing. Nice big cut and turn there across the lakes. Power's coming back in as I'm doing all these maneuvers. It's trying to hold us at a nice steady altitude. Got to be low to land there. Wait. basically I'm looking at the VOR with sort of Belfast City is just to the right of this VOR, so I just want to keep to the right of that VOR, but also enjoy some low flying.
Flight level 350. Climb up to 250, Golf 0.
I think you should open the back ramp, don't you? Let's drop that open. There we go, rear ramp dropped open. Can we open it a little bit more? There we go. You see out the back. Hey, look at that. Nice view. Punching into a left turn, there we go. Nice. Right, just keep going in this direction. Terrorising the people of southern Belfast with our crazy low flying. I take manual collective there, just so I can keep, just to make more, I can sort of be more reactive then with the adjustments in collective. I'll punch up the altitude there. That's full collective there. We're doing just over 155, we're really moving. Right on the limit of the Chinook speed here. We'll just drift right slightly. There we are, nicely there. There we are. Just going to raise ourselves slightly here to make sure we're over the pylons. Bit of altitude climb. There we go. Nice. And drop it back down slightly to the other side. And then we just see I'm on the navigation display in the middle there, just sticking slightly right of the VOR, just because to the left we'd head sort of across in this Belfast. We're going to request a full stop landing into Belfast City in a minute now. My plan is to put us down at Belfast City, we'll switch off, so I'll grab a 10-minute break, grab some food, and then we'll meet you all back for our next trip based upon your votes. Drifting right then towards Belfast City here. I believe it's almost directly north of our position, and we'll just get a full stop landing requested.
Ryanair 1 Whiskey Lima, when ready, descend to flight level 170, level Tunso.
And then we'll put her on the deck. Scottish Ascot 450 Mike requesting a full stop landing into Belfast City.
Ascot 45 Oscar Mike, Roger, join in, report final runway 04, you're number 1.
Report final 04, number 1, 45 Oscar Mike, thank you. Cool, there we go, we've got our clearance. So, preparing for landing then. Landing lights need to go on. Just believe I've just switched that on. Actually, I might not have done, hold on, stand by. That's on the overhead, I know where that is. It is... No I don't. No I don't. Hold on. Yeah, we need to turn right for landing. Stereo lights. There we go. Got it. There's the runway. I'll take manual to collect it again. There it is. 45 Oscar Mike, final 04.
45 Oscar Mike 04, clear to land 0607 knots.
Clear to land, copy the winds, 45 Oscar Mike. There we are. We've been cleared to land. Right, reducing collective power, pitching nose up. Bit of a quick decel here as the gates and stuff are right. We want to go to the left actually, I think, over to the maintenance stand. Or maybe we want to go to the international gates. Nah, we don't want to go there. Slowing down there, zero collective.
Ryanair 1 Whiskey Lima, contact Scottish Control 126
big amount of pitch. Whee, and there we go. Bringing back in the power.
56 Delta Kilo after departure, turn left direct.
We're going to go over there to the
flight
left.
level 80. After
Bring
departure,
back in the power. There we are. Bringing the nose down to neutral.
256 Delta Kilo, correct, runway 25,
That was a
clear takeoff,
successful
0,
deceleration.
100
So,
degree, 4 knots.
bit of left.
25, VZ 56 Delta Kilo. Speedbird 125, when ready, descend flight level 260, level by AgPed.
There we drift left into it. I'll just touch us down, check up on the chat. Back in 10, and then once we hit the ground. So, going a little bit quick there.
Speedbird 125.
Dropping it down into this white circle is the plan. Hey, there we go. That was quite a rapid deceleration there. Anyway, welcome along. I shut down one. Put the other one into ground. Turn on the reverse to number 2, and that is essentially that's the rotor brake. And really slow down, really rapidly.
101 whiskey, line up runway 25.
Line up runway 25, if you want to run whiskey.
There it goes. Two is slowing down quickly. Now let's shut down number 1 as well.
Roger, expecting vectors for ILS.
Both the revs are on.
Sorry, my mistake, I'll be runway 23. 23.
Ascot 45 Oscar Mike on the stands, thank you. So, reverse things are on. Planes coming down to a stop there. Rotors coming down. Sorry, I'm sharp. What did you say? Look what I said about those sheep. Oh, did you bit? Oh, it means something about the sheep. Right, the reversers are on. Look, you can see the blades have come to a pretty much soaring stop. We'll switch the reversers off. The engines have shut down as well now, I believe. And in order to preserve the battery, I'm going to switch that off. Plane goes dark.
3100 in the left hand 10.
I'll just open up the top and bottom doors.
Flight level 170. Flight level 170, easy 56 Delta Kilo.
Hey, right, there we go. We're down. Right.
You were
Right, just going to quickly sort this out.
Top 16 Romeo, descend flight level 70. You're leaving control airspace, deconfliction service.
Right, just switch the radios off. And let me just bring up the countdown stuff. Sorry guys, just sorting that out now. I will be back at 19.5 on the 21st. Back in 12, guys, then. I'll see you in just a minute. Let me keep voting on where you want us to fly to next. Oh, sorry, you said the sheep when you flew low down. Oh, yeah, brilliant. That's good, wasn't there? There's some cool sheep down there. Nice. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your earlier messages. It's not come through on my phone. Sorry, but I can see it on the thing. Look at the sheep. They're running away right now. You're exactly right. They are. It would be. It's yeah. Brilliant. Right, I will be back in a minute, guys. I'll catch you in a second. See you in a sec. Right, hello, we're back. Right, so we get rid of that. And that. Super. How's it going then? What we got? What's that vote gone like? 76% Glasgow. Oh no. Well, it looks like we're going there then. So, let's just going to get the flight over in Simbri so I know what we're up to. Golf Alpha Charlie to Glasgow. EGPF. It's 90 miles. Ooh, it's quite a long way. Just looking here. This works me out nice. Well, they're both quite a long way actually. What's Glasgow like? Would I be able to get a word in there? Ooh, Prestwick's online. EG. Let's just hold. I'm working out where we're going to go to, right? EGPF from EGPK. That. Ah, okay. Right, got a plan. What we're going to do, we're going to fly from Prestwick, where there's a couple of lonely ATC with no pilots. We're going to fly from Prestwick, which is EGPK, from Prestwick across to Glasgow International for some fun. Yay! We'll do a bit of busy ATC. It's only about a 20-minute flight. We might come back. And that should be some fun, busy, very busy ATC controlling. That should be good. Oh yeah, disconnected. And then I'll reconnect up with a new call sign and we'll just do a quick VFR. 22 Quebec November is our call sign. Let's get rid of the music there. Right, we're back in. So I'll get some stuff up and rolling. So the first away, we need to get rid of the remove before flight. Gone. Let's get some stuff online. Battery, bap, APU starting. Here comes the APU. Brilliant, right, APU is online. Fuel, we've got plenty of fuel on board. Auxiliary pumps all online, control schedules online. Open, oh, that should be bright. Anti-collision lights off, on. Overhead constraint, cockpit constraint, pilot instrument constraint all on. That is actually pretty good. Not bad. Set the system select to both. That's pretty much that. Right, we'll dial up the ATC. Give him a ring. EGPK ground 121.8. Let's get our VFR clearance. And Prestwick ground, Ascot 22 Quebec November with you over at GO requesting the VFR clearance up to Glasgow International, please.
Ascot 22 Quebec November, hello. You're able to just chuck in a quick flight plan for me, please?
Yeah, no problem. We'll log one in 2 Quebec November.
Cheers.
Right, I'll just get one in. Forgot I hadn't done that. Just got to remember the ICO codes. It is EGPK EGPF. Da-da-da-da. Oh, there we go. Right, flight pan. Do-do-do-do. And I just filed the flight plan there for 22 Quebec November.
22 Quebec November, thanks. Standby clearance.
Standing by, thank you. Cool, right. Rough heading of 15 degrees, so I'll just lob that in the heading. It's quite bumpy weather, so this could be a bumpy flight. We're expecting some chop on our way over there. So, we'll start up the engines and just leave them in ground. That way I can turn off the very annoying APU. It's giving me tinnitus here, this ringing. Is it like the right frequency to be very specifically annoying? Need a tad of fuel as well. Just boost us up a little bit. We're at 1800, so preferably want to go about £1,000 of fuel on board. So let him do his refueling. And the chopper is starting up. I'm going to shut down the APU. There we go, we're transferred across. I haven't turned on the blades yet, so they're just spinning up. You can hear there's the sound of the jets. The APU spinning down. The jets are very quiet compared to the APU.
That's got 22 Quebec November, Pacific Graduate, copy.
Good to copy, 22 Quebec November.
That's got 22 Quebec November, you're clear to leave the Pacific control zone to the north via the Irvine Harbour VRP. Note above altitude 2,000 feet to VFR, QNH 1015, squawk 4505.
Clear to leave the control zone to the north, initially, sorry, correction, not above 2,000, 1015 in the QNH, and squawking 4505 for 22 Quebec November.
That's got 22 Quebec November, A-firm, just confirming to VFR.
Correction, sorry, yeah, VFR for 22 Quebec November.
22 Quebec November, read that correct, just start up the roof, call for hover taxi, or lift.
Understood, we'll call for, I think, hover taxi, please, for 22 Quebec November when we're ready.
Right.
Right, there goes the squawk. We'll set 1015, that's we've got. Not above 2,000, just got to remember that. And we're going to be departing to the north initially. Brilliant. So, let's get these blades started up. There we go, dropped it straight into the flight position. We've got a GA plane coming towards us, look, that's pretty cool. Look at that is an actual GA plane. He's come from some small airfield up north. Don't come too close, mate. We're quite overhanging blades here today. And that's got 2
That's got 22 Quebec November, control position, contact tower 118.150.
118150 for 22 Quebec November. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
You too.
Right, 150, there we are, going over to tower. And tower, Prestwick Tower, Ascot 22 Quebec November with you, ready for hot taxi.
Ascot 22 Quebec November, Pacific Tower, hello, taxi Sierra, hold Quebec.
Sierra holding Quebec, 22 Quebec November. Oh, we're literally going out and left, so it's not much of a hover taxi, but that's fine. Right, here we go. I'll whap on the cameras for you all. Ba-do-ba-do-choo, there we are. Here we go. So, powering up. Oh, I forgot to put track hour back on. Hold on.
Romeo Yankee, contact Prestwick
There we
radar
go.
on 129-4450, close. Contacting radar 129.
Power's coming up. It's going to be a lot of rain splatter here. There we go. Big test of the power. You see we hopped airborne, we're back down. Right, I'm on it. There we go. We're airborne. Making our way out. I've got the altitude assist on just to help me here on the way out. A little bit of back pressure there. Swinging it left. To Quebec, November, holding short Quebec.
22 November, runway 30, please take off. Surface with 310 degrees 4 knots.
So we have to take off 30 and copy the wind for 22 Quebec, November. Okay, we're good to go. Checks before departure complete. We're going to be pitching off, heading towards the north initially, so we have to make a right-hand turn after departure. We were cleared not above 2,000 feet, so we're just going to watch that on our climb out. I'm looking to just get about 100 knots on this short little trip up. Brilliant, right. Automatic altitude hold off, powering up, pitching the nose down, holding the pitch there, 1.5 degrees, pushing up the power, There we go, power's really biting in there. 100 knots. Bringing the nose into neutral position. See the visibility starting to drop here, we don't want to be this high. Won't go any higher than that. We'll turn on the hold to help us there a little bit. We'll go along like this. There we go. Now we'll start to make a little rotate north. Actually, I'll just check the charts. Okay, good. We're just going north. So, a little bit of right hand turn.
22 Quebec, November, contact Prestwick radar on
129.450, Ascot, 22 Quebec number. Thank you, bye bye. Just dropped us down there because of the clouds. Whee! It's quite thick weather, so we might be in slightly IFR conditions here. Just gonna have to keep an eye on that. So 129.450, I'm just dialing that in on the radio panel ahead of me. 129.450, there we are, we're in. Prestwick radar, Ascot, 22 Quebec November with you, VFR, not above 2,000.
Ascot 2 Quebec November, hello, roger. It's currently a radar control service, KH1015, not above altitude 2,400 feet. What service do you require outside of controlled airspace?
The basic service, please, outside of the control.
Ascot 2 to Quebec November, roger. Proceed on course and report leaving as Prestwick control lines.
Still proceed on course and report moving 22 Quebec November. Always making me work here, right? Right, so reference, looking for the... what's the control zone for... oh, that's not a goal. Prestwick, reference, radar minimums, report leaving, we're not above 2,400 currently. A little bit to go before we leave the control zone. And we're just cruising. I've slightly let it slow down a little bit. We're just cruising along here, heading out towards the international airport, where it is very busy. But that's quite good fun. Nice. Some serious weather here we're flying through at the moment. Just making sure on the overhead there we've got the pitot heat and anti-ice is all on. Close the side doors. 1013 outside the controlled airspace, understood with basic service. To Quebec, remember. Right, there we are. We'll just hover along here. See, with very low visibility. Very low. Just, outside of VFR conditions, too low. But we're over a built-up area, so we can't drop any lower than we're currently going. So so we're in a sort of bit of a grey zone here. I think in reality they probably would have not allowed us to continue VFR just because of danger in a way. That's alright, I think we're doing good. Whee. Your Vatsim plane spotted? Yeah, absolutely. On Vatsim, doing a bit of flying out across towards Manchester Airport, so correction, Glasgow International, from our base in Prestwick for a bit of fun. I sort of shifted things up a little bit. I looked at it, it's going to be about an hour from where we currently were in Belfast City. I didn't quite got that time, so I thought we'd do a little shorter one across, which would be fun. Whoa, into the cloud, into the cloud. Take note, just drop us down a little bit. Not so built up areas, we can drop it down a little bit. Just got to watch that weather.
Scott, to Quebec November, just confirm you intend to land in Glasgow.
A firm for 22 Quebec November if possible.
Scott, to Quebec November, that does not appear to be a problem at this moment, although I'm not the god of Glasgow. However, you do need to talk to them, so Squawk 7000 and Freecon Glasgow approach on frequency 119.1. Goodbye.
119.1 and 7000, 22 Quebec November. Thanks very much, have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Right. Right, switching across to Glasgow. Okay, we're on Glasgow. We're carrying on. On Vatsim, they're not allowed to deny VFR to kill. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. I suppose, yeah. That's fair, yeah. Right, here we go. Let's do a little request then. Glasgow, Ascot 22 Quebec November inbound from the south. Request a full stop landing in Glasgow. Alexander, it's no, not a group, unfortunately, just us today. I'd sort of pinned it as a group chat, but it was a bit, I understand the timing was a bit late, so just me today.
November, apologies. No one told me about your arrival, so if you can turn to heading roughly 080 degrees for now.
080, no problem. Ascot 22 Quebec November. Alright, we'll spin around.
Established request for the sun. 856 Delta Kilo, roger, established on the localizer. Easy 56 Delta Kilo, descent altitude 3000.
Yeah, guys, this is cool. Some good flying. It's some seriously heavy weather. We're punching through it to get to Glasgow. I don't know why we're going from Prestwick to Glasgow. You probably walk, but you know where we're doing it. There comes on the fuel low warning. Whoa, oh, there's a hill. Oh no.
Scott 22 Quebec November, squawk 4505.
4505, that's got 22 Quebec November.
56 Delta
4505.
Kilo, can we stop bring about the speed? 56 Delta Kilo, no ATC speed restriction, contact tower 18.805.
4505, and that's cool.
5, easy 56 Delta Kilo, good night. 06 Yankee, speed 180 knots, turn left heading 320 degrees. 180 knots and down to 320 degrees for the left turn, shuttle 6 Yankee. Let's get 22 Quebec November, it's a radar control service. I spoke to Prestwick, they didn't actually tell me anything about you, and I noticed you called me up when you were already inside control airspace, so we'll just call it a blank mark. Are you familiar with the Glasgow VRPs and confirm your intentions for Glasgow?
We would require a full stop landing if possible, please. Not particularly familiar, no, for Ascot 2 Quebec November.
Ascot 22, Quebec November, roger. I'd recommend a heading roughly 040 degrees at on a nice downwind for 23. And are you landing on the runway or are you landing the helipads?
Helipad, please, for 22 Quebec November.
Roger. Chinook 6 Yankee, turn left heading 265, descent
There we go. Woo.
500 feet. Establish localizer runway 23.
Left 265 down to 3,500 feet of the report. Establish shuttle 6 Yankee.
God, we're getting it close over the hills here, aren't we? Sorry, Mr. Alexia, what we got? Okay, are you able to perform a group flight?
Good 22 Quebec November, Glasgow to 9 o'clock. Sorry, correction, you're 11 o'clock, range.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Interesting. Oh yeah, can you prepare some group display air shows? Yeah, well, I think that getting MSFS back up and running for myself for some fun for VFR flying more. So we could definitely organise some cool group flights. That sounds really good fun.
6 Yankee, descent altitude.
How much is the Chinook? I just checked. Let me have a look. See, quite sure. Forgot, like off the top of my head. What we got? Just bringing it up. $38, so about £30-ish. Right, I've just got to pay attention slightly here. He's preparing me to land.
Good 22 Quebec November, do you have Glasgow in sight?
2 Quebec November, A firm.
If you're able to enter sort of hover in your present position, contact Glasgow Tower 118.8. There's 2 inbounds on the ILS, they'll give you the traffic information.
Understood. We'll enter a hover and contact tower on 118.8 for 2 Quebec November. Thank you very much for the ATC. Have a nice day. Right, we'll just come to a hover then, yeah. Introducing into a hover. And Glasgow Tower, Ascot 2 Quebec November.
Ascot 22 Quebec November, Glasgow Tower. Good evening. Confirm on the first landing on the runway, or actually there's no helipad, so it has to be a runway landing.
A firm, I think, yeah, runway landing for us, please. 2 Quebec November.
Okay, Quebec November, roger. Traffic information is British Airways A320 on a 6-mile final runway 23 reported sight.
2 Quebec November, looking for the traffic. I would tell them I have it inside, but I don't.
Easy 56 Delta Kilo, unable to vacate, due aircraft in front of us.
56 Delta Kilo, roger. It's just moving now, so do the best you can, hold short of Golf. Contact ground 121.7, bye-bye.
Golf ground, 0.7 easy, 56 Delta Kilo, good night.
Ascot 2 Quebec November,
November, roger. Report final, runway 23, number 2, following the British Airways A320, now on a 4-mile final. Runway 23, caution wake turbulence, recommended separation is 5 miles.
Understood. We'll put final behind the British Airways A320, number 2, looking for 4 miles. Ascot 2 Quebec November. Alright guys, we're going into the busy airspace. Sorry if I keep up with the chat. Yeah, joining Discord and stuff, yeah, absolutely. Hop in the Discord if the link works. If it doesn't, give me a message. In 5 minutes or so now.
The wind 270 degrees, 7 knots, way 23 for land. Cleared for land, and we'll keep an eye out for the traffic, shall 6 Yankee.
Once I land, I'll be able to talk to you. I'm a little bit worried about getting this wrong. So, see the shuttle on our left, then he's over there. Can't quite see him through the cloud. It's quite low. Basically, my plan then is we've got to hop in behind him. So why don't we go across here? There's a helipad there. I might head there in a bit. Right, I guess we'll start to make a left-hand turn here then, because there's a traffic behind us as well. I don't want to get caught up in. Let's go to the left. holding it there. We'll just keep going on present heading. Enter hover for me to. Right, there we go. Right, A320's touching down. So we're good to go. There's the A320. I'm visual with him. Right, he's getting on the ground. Okay, so we're in business. Right, let's hack it forwards then. Let's get the speed up. Let's punch it across. I'm going to take manual cycling just to make things a bit easier. Really punching out there. There we go. Right, he's just going down. We're going to shoot across. Drop in behind. Here we go, look at the weather, it's looking pretty cool. Right, here we are, turning finals. 2-2 Quebec November finals, 2-3.
I've got 2 Quebec November, Roger, continue approach runway 23, number 1.
Continue approach 2-3, 2-2 Quebec November. Hey, big spin round there.
Got 2 Quebec November, the wind's 272 degrees, 7 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land 2-3, 2 Ascot 2-2 Quebec November.
6 Yankee, welcome to Glasgow, left turn on to Golf, hold short
Here we
of
go.
November, contact ground 121.7.
Ooh, the pressure's on.
Left turn to Golf,
People watching,
hold
you know.
short of November, and then on to ground on 121.
There's a fast exit which I'm going to try and take, so...
Have a good evening,
I'll get
Chelsea,
this one.
Yankee.
Right. Can't quite respond to the chat, sorry. I think I can see some messages coming through, but I can't quite read them. As soon as they're on the ground, I'll be able to. Okay. Coming down. Speed's coming down. Coming down to 75. There's 50. Maintain 50 knots for the fast vacate. To Quebec November, clear of runway.
Got 2 Quebec November, welcome to Glasgow, hold short of Golf, contact ground 121.7, bye-bye.
Hold short of Golf and contact the ground on 121.7. That's got 2 Quebec November. Glasgow ground, that's got 2 Quebec November with you.
Got 2 Quebec November, Glasgow ground, hello. The computer understands 1-8, but would you like to park somewhere else?
2 Quebec November, no idea, happy to go wherever is best.
2 Quebec November, okay, taxi stands 1-8 via Golf and Lima.
Golf and Lima, 2 Quebec November.
2 Quebec November, firm stand 1-8.
It's confirming stand 1-8, sorry, 2 Quebec November.
6 Yankee taxi stand 2-1 via Golf.
What's going on?
2-1 via Golf for Chelsea,
Ooh, there
Yankee.
you go. Ooh. Had some trouble with the collective there. We're getting a proper stand look. 1-8. Oh, I think this is it. I like stand 8, or is this 1-8? This is us. Oh, yeah, I'm on stand 8. 2 Quebec November, I'm very sorry, I think I've landed on 8. It's alright if we hand here.
Pretty fine, no worries.
Okay, I'll drop into ground mode just for now. Right, let me catch up with the chat then, sorry. That's quite good fun, wasn't it? And that was hard work. Tried to contact your Discord, yeah. Any other flights planned soon? Not at the moment. Let me, not at the moment, actually. I haven't got any working, any streams planned currently. although we're going to get some going actually. I like to get some in, so I will do that here. Let me just put the Discord link for you in, sorry. Yeah, so maybe next couple of days, something like that, and then we'll be back just doing some cool streaming. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise the camera was no longer really pointing at the stick. There we go. Right, that wasn't too bad. Do we want to head back to Prestwick? What do you reckon? Should we head back to Prestwick? How far is it? That was quite intense. Man, that was intense actually. I think I'll leave it there. That was quite an intense intense go at it. Super. Right. I'll leave it all to you there. Thanks very much, guys. And it's been great fun as always. I'll leave us with the outside view. If I go, I'll shut down the blades for a bit of fun. Brakes. Here we are. This is us finishing up. It's been a pleasure, guys. So thank you very, very much. And I will see you all around, I suppose. I have to check I'll check when the next stream is. It shouldn't be long from now. And we'll do some cool stuff there. So thanks very much, guys, and I'll catch you all in a bit. For now, bye bye.